Let's talk about the outline for this video that gives the explanation for why the area of a triangle is equal to 1/2 times base times height. First, we want to talk about the right triangle and why the formula works for a right triangle. And then we want to apply this for any triangle, and we do that first by explanation from the parallelogram, and then explanation from shifting parts of a right triangle, and then explanation from two right triangles. The formula of the area of a rectangle is base times height. Let's split this up into two equal parts. That means that each part has an area of 1/2 base times height. And so that means that the formula for the area of a right triangle is 1/2 base times height. Let's show that this formula of 1/2 base times height is equal to the area of any triangle. Now here's the parallelogram, and here's the base, and here's the height, and we know that the area is equal to base times height. Now let's split up this parallelogram into two equal parts. That means that the area of each part is equal to 1/2 base times height, and therefore the area of any triangle is equal to 1/2 base times height.
Here we have a right triangle. Now notice that this edge here is a bit jagged. However, if we have more and more parts with less and less width for each part, this becomes less and less jagged and more smooth. Now of this right triangle, this is the base and this is the height. And we already know the formula for a right triangle for the area of it. It is 1/2 base times height. So now we are shifting parts of this right triangle. This method is one way to compare the area of a right triangle to the area of any triangle, and therefore is one way to find the area of any triangle. So this specific triangle would have the same area as the right triangle we started out with, because all we did was shift parts. Now here is the same base and the same height as we started out with. Therefore, we have the same formula for the area of this triangle. It is 1/2 base times height.
Here is another explanation. Let's split this up into two right triangles. Let's call this B1 and let's call that B2. Let's call this B. B is equal to B1 plus B2. Let's call this H. The area of the left triangle will be equal to 1/2 B1H, and the area of the right triangle will be equal to 1/2 B2H. And so the total area will be equal to 1/2 B1H plus 1/2 B2H. Using the commutative property multiplication, which I explained in a previous set of videos, and is hopefully linked in the description of this video, we get this. And then using the distributive property, which I plan to explain in a future set of videos, and hopefully then link in the description of this video, we get this. And then B1 plus B2 is equal to B. And then again using the commutative property multiplication, and we find out that the total area is equal to 1/2 BH. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to, feel free to click on this playlist to watch more similar videos.